So like for beginner traders, like I feel like the theme of everyone in the trading industry is rushing. Because of the internet. Like a lot of these like social media gurus are gonna
come on, man, I've qualified.
They're gonna show you Lamborghinis, they're gonna show you the mansion, they're gonna show you so many things that are just gonna induce you into just wanting to just rush. Like trading, like is something that when you start, you're just gonna want to try to get to profitability and get to success so fast. And it's like that is not sustainable. You know what I mean? Like you have to slow down. So when you take a loss, slow down. When you have exterior events.
What's the point of qualifying and then same strategy, lose?
And you're just going to keep doing this. You're going to keep doing this. So I think it's like something where you kind of have to like self-evaluate yourself, self-regulate yourself, be conscious, be aware, know what you're doing. Because that's going to stop you from revenge trading. That's going to stop you from over trading. That's going to stop you from filming in a trade. Like not taking a position, just really being conscious and aware and slowing yourself down. So I took pretty much the rest of the year off in 2022 after the wedding. And then I picked it up in 2023. And then I found out about funded accounts. And I was doing the evaluation stages for a while and I got funded with a company. I'm not going to say any names because I got ordered up to the funding stage and they didn't pay me out.
So and also people thinking, this is a scam industry. What am I doing?
So I have been losing all this.
Have you met Daniel by this stage?
I still hadn't met Daniel.
No,
I just met Daniel a couple
You must
months.
be thinking, what the hell have I done?
So Daniel is like a godsend. So I'm getting to that. So we started out in 2021. 2022 was like the learning, blowing the account, like build it up. So then 2023, I found a prop firm.
Is this ever going to happen?
I found a prop firm and it's like, yo, and I got funded. And it was I could probably look on my phone. Doesn't matter. It was like a $11,000 payout and they didn't pay me. So then I'm like, oh, dang, you know what I mean?
It's just all that effort, all that time, doing everything the right way.
And then the crypto market was in a bear market. So all my long-term holdings that I had made, because I started out like hospitality and stuff and like made some of Ethereum. So all my ETH was down. You know what I mean? So 2023 was just like, dang. So so even like pulling from my crypto investments or like my savings to like put it into like, because I was going to try to start trading lives again. I was like, you know what? Because I had actually like, the thing about trading funded accounts and trading funded, it does make you a lot more disciplined. It does give you an edge.
It counts down.
Because now you have like certain rules and parameters you have to follow. You know what I mean? So it kind of makes you from going like from that rushing to like more so slowing it down. So I had become a lot more mature in the markets, like my market maturity. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this whole thing over again. So I ended up finding, so they didn't pay me out. I sent them an email, all that type of stuff. And then I did some research on it. I went to Trustpilot and I was like, fuck. You know, I was like,
why didn't I come in?
So then I was like, these prop firms are a scam, you know, type thing. So then I ended up putting money into like another live account, and then it just started clicking because the prop firms started, you know, making money. Then I ended up last summer having like my first 5-figure payout in a prop. You know, it was a regulated broker, all that type of stuff. But then I looking online and I saw like some bad stuff about that, you know, because in order for me to get my money, I had to send like my bank statements for like 6 months, my passports, my driver.
You're thinking scam time?
Bro, I was thinking all this crazy stuff. So, but then they actually ended up paying me out. But then at this same time, I met Daniel. Like I met Daniel, like I had the 5-figure payout. Then I met Daniel like 2 weeks later. So they paid me the money, but I was like, and then some people were like having mixed reviews, like they're a fraud. So I was on Trustpilot looking up them, looking on WikiFX, and it's like, oh, they're fraudsters, whatever. And the only reason I think they might have paid me because I threatened them. I was like, hey, you guys haven't paid me, but don't worry, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't want you.
Yeah, because I have family that's like in law and whatever. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get my family involved, blah, blah, blah. So then they was like, we're sorry, our support's gonna get on you, blah, blah, blah. So they ended up like giving me the money. And then I met Daniel and I just withdrew all my money and he's like, yo, you gotta trade funded, so whatever the case is. So this is a couple months back. I was like, all right, cool, I'll give it a shot. And then I went to the F1 event with ACG. And then I found out about ACG and I was like, you know, I'm gonna give these guys, and they have 0 commissions. The trading, like when I was executing trades, it was because I had other prop firms that was like, the spread was crazy and like you can only trade off of MetaTrader 4 and all. And I'm at a stage right now, I'm trying to do everything legit, professional. Yep. Like, you know, I'm from a small island and they don't really have much like information in regards to like fintech, technology, stuff like that. So like I really am kind of like bridging that gap, and I hold that as my mentor. And I think that's kind of more so of my purpose, to like kind of reach back to the people back home in Bermuda and be able to like help them, you know what I mean? And that sometimes becomes like a little bit pressure based, because even in 2023, I started to promote myself in my country of like, yo, I trade, this is what I do, I'm gonna help people, but I still wasn't at that level
And is the rest of your family, your parents are happy with what you're doing? Or not?
Yeah. Everyone, so they're happy with what I do. My mom's actually a pastor. So like, she's very like, Christian God based. And she's like, if you're walking in your purpose, God's going to, help you out. My dad's in insurance. He's an underwriter. My brother's in insurance and my wife is in insurance. My brother owns an insurance company. So like, and I've actually dabbled in insurance, like done some work for them. And, when I was kind of in that transition after college, I was doing some insurance work or whatever. So
risk analysis is not a problem for you.
Yeah. So they're all doing like insurance and stuff like that. But I was like, I'm kind of like more finance based type thing. So my parents was like, cool. So they're very excited for me. So I'm like, I want to do things the right way, do everything like more legit. So I was promoting myself in my country and like people were hitting me up, but then I didn't have like a proper broker. They was asking me, what's a good broker? And I had been through so many brokers.
And you've nearly been done twice. And
so I don't want to give people like bad advice or like, I wanted to be able to give them a plethora of options of like elite stuff. So now I know about like ACG and like other firm and like different brokers. So I'm like in my journey and I'm learning myself. So everything that's happening right now, I can actually like reach back. So even now in my journey, I'm like a lot slow. I've taken one position this week. I think I made like I made 3,000 yesterday on that position. And it's like, I probably won't even trade for the rest of the week. But like 2 years ago, I'll probably be like looking at my phone.
What would you say?
Right now, you'd be talking to me. I'd be like,
I asked all you guys today, is anyone trading? And no one is. It's everyone would expect the successful traders, you're not going to get a word in because they're trading. No,
it's just
they're focused. It's all about the process.
Yeah, it's like percentage basis, it's just like, just kind of like taking it slow. So like now I'm just like really like, my purpose is really like, obviously, to be the best version of myself, but I really want to be able to help the people in my country, but I want to give them value. So like finding Daniel, and Daniel was from a Christian family as well. I was raised Seventh-day Adventist and he's from the same faith and I didn't even know that. And I was like, yo, this all makes sense. We guys just came back from Thailand, He's like, we're really like built a good relationship. I'm in the ACG family. I'm like, it's starting to make sense now, just like the years of just like not even knowing what to do, running around in circles, all of that type of stuff. So now
you found your path, basically.
Yeah, I found my path, I found my purpose, and I found a community.